Yeah, good evening, Scott and Mary Alice. Mayor Ryan says he's committed to that transparency he promised on day one of his administration, and now nearly 2 months later, he is delivering those internal affairs files from the Granville investigation. More than 3,000 pages of documents, 12 hours of recordings, and just about 3 dozen recordings. When Two on Your Side examined the files earlier this week when we obtained them, the biggest revelation we've seen so far is that Lieutenant Eskelin called then Chief of Detectives Craig Macy shortly after the crash happened. Eskelin is the sister-in-law of Granville, and Macy later told internal affairs investigators that he considers Granville a friend. Both Eskelin and Macy told investigators that this was a casual phone call and that she was simply seeking advice, but Macy was not her supervisor. The mayor encouraged the public to go to the City of Buffalo Freedom of Information Law portal and download the files to look at them for themselves and draw conclusions of their own. He said he did not do a full review of the files himself and did not want to come to any conclusions before releasing them. Mayor Ryan says he stands by the commissioner and that his transition team knew about Macy being contacted shortly after the crash.
No, Mr. Macy didn't offer his resignation because the information you're hearing today is not new to me. I knew this information before I asked Commissioner Macy to be the commissioner. He was very forthright through the transition process. You know, this information is in this internal affairs file, and I think you should release it. And I'm in there. And here's how I'm in there. You know, he explained that because of the lack of accountability in the rank and file of the police department over the last year, that when officers needed questions answered, the rank and file, the brass wasn't answering the phone calls. So he said his phone often rang after midnight because he was one of the only few people with rank who are actually doing their jobs and accepting phone calls.
Now, Mayor Ryan also pointed out that Commissioner Macy has issued several new general orders to the Buffalo Police, including one focused on establishing a conflict of interest policy, so responding officers have a clear direction about whether or not they should remain at a scene if there is a perceived conflict. Now, this is a massive amount of data and files released by the City of Buffalo today related to this investigation, and we are going to continue to comb through them and bring you any updates that we find, but you can look at them yourself. You can go to WGRZ.com right now, and we have a link posted on how to download those files. Live and on your side outside Buffalo City Hall, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.
Nate, thank you. These are stories that we will continue to follow closely for you. As soon as new information does come available, we will bring it to you on air and, of course, online at WGRZ.com.